Here we go. Aswan Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork you will not get anywhere else. So I was mentioning to you yesterday, if you caught the video yesterday, you know, recording this middle of May, the height of basketball season, and it is Tuesday, May 14th, 2024. And again, Tuesdays, we have that top five list, all right? Seeing that we are in the height of basketball season, and I don't have much shit to talk because neither the Miami Heat nor LeBron James is participating in these NBA playoffs. You know, I can't really talk much shit. You guys know I'm a big Miami Heat fan, and because I'm a Miami Heat fan, I become a LeBron fan. He brought, 2 championships to the organization, and seeing that, I'm kind of just missing it, man. As you grow older, you start to realize how special these playoffs runs are, how special these types of players are, these trend-setting players, these transcendent players that, their whole story is able to inspire folks and move a generation to the next level, all right? So because of all that, this week's top 5 list, the top 5 moments from LeBron's time as a Miami Heat, all right? Coming in at number 5, the silencer, all right? The silencer, that's when he, the Miami Heat went on like a 21 or 22 game win streak, and he was hitting some big shots. This was his second year with the Miami Heat, and LeBron was just doing it. I mean, he was showing the world why he's the GOAT, showing the world why he's the chosen one, and he was hitting some big shots towards the end of the quarter, and a couple of them. There was a point in which he came up with his own signature move called the silencer. You see a lot of kids doing it now. It goes like, it takes both hands. It's the silencer, right? So that's coming in at number 5 in terms of my top 5 LeBron moments from when he played for the Miami Heat. Number 4, it was the first year. It was the first year when LeBron returned to Cleveland for the first time. Let me tell you, I mean, you get the term haters, and you get the term just mean-spirited, fucked up people. I mean, there were some things that I saw in that game that you just don't do to a human. I mean, I watched it from a distance. I watched it from TV, and as the stories came out, and he's been on certain shows, and whether it's him, Wade, or UD, or Mario Chalmers, any one of those members of the Miami Heat who played during that time can tell you how much hate was in that building. And I learned from it. I had just graduated college at that point. And like I said, I'm a huge Miami Heat fan, so I'm keeping up with the team. And I had learned how cold-hearted some people can honestly be. Again, I was happy that he made the move because I'm a Heat fan. I get it, but I mean, listen, there's certain things. He's still a human, and there were certain things that were being said about his family, about just him as a human being, just degrading the individual as a human being, the same human being that you called a hero just 365 days ago, just a year ago. So the fact that he went into Cleveland with that environment and just kicked their ass up and down the court and just busted that Cleveland ass, I truly became a believer, because that was a level of hate that was completely unnecessary. All right, so that's coming in at number 4. Number 3 was the second year when he won the championship, when the Miami Heat won the championship, when they beat OKC in Game 5. I think it was Game 5. Pretty sure it was either Game 5. Yeah, pretty sure it was Game 5. I know it didn't go 7 games. Yeah, it was Game 5 in Miami. And there was a point. Now, this was a year after, he choked. He collapsed the year before against Dallas, and he didn't show up in the fourth quarter. He had a whole year going by about LeBron never has the fourth quarter, can't hit shots in the fourth quarter, all that bullshit he had to hear. So there was a point in that game, right, where LeBron was cramping. He's cramping. He has to literally be carried off the court. So he carried off the court, and then he comes back in after he gets the cramps out and hits a 17-footer to steal the championship. And that was something special, man. That was something special, especially, again, like myself, a person that's lived through that dehydrating injury. It's absolutely debilitating. Once those cramps start coming, the fact that he was able to get out, hit that shot, get his first championship was, again, very, very special moment in his legacy and with the Miami Heat. All right, now top two moments. Again, we're counting down top 5 moments from when LeBron played for the Miami Heat. All right, number 2, was that, man, the second championship that they won. So it was the third year in a row that they made the championship, but this was the second one that they actually won when they beat the San Antonio Spurs. I believe it was either game 6 or game 7. Again, I can't remember. It was so long ago, but I can't remember which game it was. But there was a point in which Tiago Splitter, who was a power forward for the San Antonio Spurs, comes in and he has a wide open dunk. Again, you get LeBron James, who is kind of a point forward, again, jack of all trades type of a player. He comes up and, I mean, again, Tiago Splitter is about to dunk it, about to yam. He's got a free lane to dunk it. LeBron times up the dunk perfectly and swats the shit out of Tiago Splitter. I mean, sends his ass back home. Looks at him and says, "Don't bring that Kool-Aid to a grown man's party." I mean, just stuffs that motherfucker in his face. All right, that was when I just became a believer in turn. Like, again, the things that this guy was doing, his talent, the stuff that you were doing was not human. All right, and I'm pretty sure if you kept up with these videos, you know where I'm going with number one. I mean, it's this moment and then everything else. It was LeBron second season, game 5. Game 6 in Boston. Game 6 in Boston. They're down 3-2. Boston's going to Boston to seal it. Everything is going in the air. Everyone's ready. The press is ready to rip LeBron to shreds and say, "This motherfucker don't got it." I mean, they were ready. The journalists were ready. All the LeBron haters were ready to rip him to shreds. He shows up in Boston in a game 6 and just shows the fuck up. I mean, the first thing Doc Rivers said at the end of that game was, "Look, I hope that ends the debate of LeBron not showing up in big games." 45 points and just, I mean, manhandled those Boston Celtics. I mean, to the point where, yeah, people still refer to that game as that is the game in which LeBron became the GOAT. In the Ballad of Aswan Crookshank, that is the game in which he became the GOAT. All right, so that's the top 5 list for the week. Let's recap again. Top 5 list for this week is LeBron's top moments in terms of my opinion. LeBron's top moments from when he played for the Miami Heat. Coming in at number 5, the silencer celebration. Number 4 was his return to Cleveland, that first return to Cleveland. Number 3 was when he, cramped up in the second championship, or actually his first win in the second championship, the second year with the team when they beat OKC, when he cramped up and he came in, hit a 17-footer. Number 2 was when he stuffed Tiago Splitter. And number 1, game 6 in Boston, when he showed the world why he's the GOAT. All right. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, makeyamove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswan Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.